Hi guys, in this video I will go through the Money and Trade Manager Expert Advisor's input so you guys can know what you can expect from it and how it works. Before doing so, I would like to tell you something. Right here. You have to make sure that you know the exchange that is being used by your broker, because let's say, for example, that I would like to search ETH USD. As you can see, there's so many exchanges. There's so many of them. So your take profit, let's say you set your indicator or strategy script on the Oanda exchange, and your broker is using let's say I don't know, Bitstamp. The take profit could be reached on the Oanda exchange, but it's not reached at the same time on the Bitstamp exchange. So this is very important, that if you don't know what exchange is used by your broker, just ask them and you will know. So you always make sure that you have price accuracy. Okay, this is it. Let's go back to the video. From the top, we have the solution key. You will need this. If you still don't know how to install the Expert Advisor, there's a full video on it on my channel. Just check out in the videos and you will see about it, or I will probably put it in the video description. You already know that every Expert Advisor has a magic number, so I won't go through it. And this is the first input that we could talk about. It says use all entries. Give me a sec. So, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So let's say you see this trade, it has one entry, but let's say, for example, it was formatted like this and we had two entries. If this is set to true, the Expert Advisor will use both. We will open two trades, one with this entry and one with this entry. If it's set to false, the Expert Advisor will only open the trade with the entry 1. So if it's a buy, it's going to be the lowest entry, and if it's a sell, it's going to be the highest entry. These trades they have different entries, but they both use the same take profit levels and the same stop loss level. So this is safe. Now let's move to the order open by entry. It's as simple as it says. So if by default, this is me, but by default this is set to 1, and if you switch this to 2, what will happen is for each entry there will be two trades will be open, and so on. We'll go over to the money management inputs. You need to know that if anything here is set to false, you're not using it. So if it's set to false, you're not using a drawdown limit. If it's set to false, you're not using a daily loss limit. So if you want to have a daily loss limit that you don't want to exceed, you just set the percentage right here, like I don't want to lose more than 5% of my capital, and then you set this to true. Same goes for the drawdown percentage limit. What will happen when you exceed any one of those limits? The EA is just going to stop for that day, and it will restart the next day. So you should check the result from your Expert Advisor at least daily. This is an important one. Allow two-way trading, buy and sell orders. So if it's set to true and you receive a buy signal from ETH USD and a sell signal for the same symbol, both orders are going to easily be opened. But if it's set to false and you have buy order already open, as soon as the sell order is received, the buy order will be closed for the symbol ATH-USD. I don't recommend using martingale, but we made it because some people like it, so I'm not gonna go over it. Like, if you know about martingale, you know. If you don't, you don't. But by default, it's set to false. If you set it to true, you know what you're doing, you know what you're getting into. Okay, so now we're going to the most important part, the most fun part, the part that we're so proud about because we are way better than all other bridges that are available out there. So the trade management option, you can only select one trade management strategy at a time, and it's right here, trade management option. So these are the 4 exit strategies that are available at the moment. So the simple management is the one we set by default. It's the simplest one to use, and what it does, it simply open the trade with a stop loss and a take profit level. So as soon as take profit 1 is reached, the order is closed in profit, or as soon as the stop loss is reached, the order is closing a loss. So that's it. And about the trail stop loss, the second one. So this one also has no other inputs like the simple management. What it does, it will simply trail the stop loss after each TP achievement. So let's say we have this trade and we open it, and take profit 1 is reached, then the stop loss is going to be moved to break even, and then TP2 is reached, then the stop loss is going to be moved to TP1, and then the TP3 is reached, the stop loss will be moved to TP2. So that's pretty it. I'll explain something. It's actually this input that can influence all those strategies. It's called automatically closed when last TP is touched. So for this example, if this is true, on TP3 achievement, the order will just fully close. But if this is set to false, the trade management will be applied, so the stop loss will just be trailed to the next TP level, which is TP3. This is said. Now let's move to the next one, which is partial close. So I really like this one because you can secure your profit. But there's something that is important right here. It's these inputs. You see, these are the inputs for the partial close. And for the next one, the partial close and trade, these are the input for the partial close and trade. So we're right here. And what I'm going to say right here applies also for the next strategy. These inputs, you have to do your math. That means, let's go right here. That means if you want to use this strategy, make sure that you have a lot size that's greater than the minimal lot size, and also make sure that the math that will be done right here, it's good. For example, let's say my initial lot size is 0.05, okay? So what will happen on TP1 achievement, 60% is getting closed, so you will have a remaining 0.02 open. That's good. And on TP2, on TP2 achievement, you will have a, let me show you, an 0.1 achievement. So, and then on TP3 right here, we'll have an error because 20% of the minimal lot size is not a valid lot size. So what will happen? The order will just close in profit. That's good, but make sure that you know that the maths that will be done with your lot size is valid. This is very important. So this is what goes on with the partial close. And for the last one, I really like this one. So right here, same example, first TP achievement, you close 60%, so there's a remaining 0.2 lot size left, but also on TP1 achievement, the stop loss is trailed. When a TP is reached, there's a partial close and the stop loss is trailed to the next level. So that's it, guys. You have a free trial, so don't be scared of using it. If you have questions, you always can ask them in the Telegram channel, and see you guys.